Hi, this is Michael Foreman, founder of Pure Love Sustainability Inc. and an urban farmer. So this is video number 5 in the Keys to Soil Health series, and today we will be debunking common soil myths. There's so many myths about soil out there. We're going to focus on the top 5 common soil myths today and tell you why they aren't necessarily true. Myth number 1, compost is topsoil. No, it's not. Compost is a soil amendment. Yes, really fine, well broken down compost can look like topsoil, but it's not topsoil. It's not soil at all. It's a breakdown of all different types of organic matter that can be added back onto your soil as a soil amendment to provide nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, and a whole host of other nutrients to your soil. It is not topsoil and is not a great growing medium for everything. A lot of people think, well, anything will grow in compost. No. Things like, yes, tomatoes will grow in compost, cilantro will grow in compost, but if you tried to plant a turnip or a beet or a radish or something that's a root or any type of root vegetable, these root vegetables have these big long roots so that they can root down deeply into the soil, into the sand and into the clay layers of the soil so that they're getting nutrients from those levels. They can't get nutrients root vegetables can't get nutrients that they need from compost. Myth number 2, adding gravel or rocks to your soil improves drainage. This is a common one, and it actually doesn't improve drainage. Actually, in some cases, adding gravel or rocks to your soil may constrict water flow and hold water in the gravel and rocks because there's nowhere for water to drip down and drip out of. So adding gravel or rocks to your soil may or may not improve soil drainage. Myth number 3, adding nitrogen to your soil helps all plants grow. False. Adding nitrogen to your soil will help any vegetable grow. Vegetables need nitrogen to grow. It's one of the key nutrients that they rely on to grow and to produce fruit. Tomatoes producing fruit, onions, that's a fruit, technically of the onion plant, potatoes, it's a fruit of the potato plant, and you don't want to add nitrogen to flowers. Flowers get all the nitrogen that they need from the soil. Flowers prefer acidic soil. Soils that have more nitrogen in them are bacterial, mostly in nature. So by adding nitrogen to a flower, you actually may cause the leaves to turn yellow, or you may kill the flower. So adding nitrogen is not the ultimate panacea. It's great in bacterial soils where you're trying to grow vegetables, and please make sure you're not adding too much nitrogen to your soil either, because that can be a problem. Soil myth number 4. I love this one. A lot of people will see that something just isn't growing in their garden, or the grass isn't growing, or my lawn's not producing the way that I want to, and will add more soil. It's not the solution. It's just not the solution. Once again, soil only has certain nutrients in it, certain minerals in it, especially things you buy from the garden center or from a soil company. Adding soil is not the key to the process. A lot of times when things aren't growing, there are other things going on. Sometimes your soil might be too compact and the seeds can't take root, or there are gravel and rocks there and water is pooling up in your soil, or the flower can't get through the gravel and rocks because the layer's too deep, or there might be a magnesium deficiency or a calcium deficiency or something else going on in your soil. Adding more soil to something that's not growing is not the solution in a good chunk of the cases. And the final myth that we are going to discuss today is anything can grow in any type of soil. No, it can't. Yes, in a lot of soils that are at homes that have, they have they have a mix of silt, sand, and clay. Yes, a lot of things can grow. But if you have clay soil at your home, or if you have clay soil at your garden or your farm, there aren't many things that can grow in clay soil. If you have sandy soil, there aren't a lot of things. Yes, a handful of things can grow in sandy soil, but not everything can grow in sandy soil. So knowing your soil and making sure that you're planting flowers, vegetables, trees, bushes that can grow well in the soil that you have is a huge key. Thank you once again. This has been a fantastic series. We look forward to sharing more information with you about keys to soil health in the future. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please leave it up on this video. And if you need anything at all, please don't ever hesitate to contact us. Our Facebook information is in the post. Happy to answer all questions and support you in building healthy soil. Thank you so much.